Okay, hello testing. How we doing? Hello testing. Are we here? Hello operator. There we go. Or background didn't like that. It's like nope, no accents today. We're not doing it. Not doing it. But yeah, Joel. Hello sir. Hope you're doing well. Joel, I don't know if you saw, but our friend Callum has started playing RuneScape. He's already given up with it. Our friend Callum, he doesn't usually like games like that. He jumped onto Tutorial Island for RuneScape, then proceeded to see how big the map was, and then quit the game immediately. So that was good. That was pretty groundbreaking time for him. It was a good run, but he tried. Anyway, today we're getting into Disco Elysium. Yeah, I feel like we're making some good progress with some people in the game. Other people, I still don't know what to do with Kuno yet. I don't know what to do with him. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Everything's all good. Alright, I think we're good to go. Sometimes with Steam, it has like an issue with validating cloud status stuff. So I just tried to launch Disco then, and it said, there's been like a mismatch between your cloud data and your stored data. So it looks like it's okay now. Hopefully it hasn't fucked up my save. Fingers crossed. Let me turn off the music as well. Jess, hello, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing good. Oh, that was a good one. No, I'm not going to try and do it again. Anyway. Disco time. I don't know what to do with Kuno. I feel... The thing is, right, we saw what happened if we didn't give him drugs. How do we get rid of Kim? If I do it when Kim's not around, then I don't know. I feel like that would be a lot more doable. Right, perfect. Wait, was Kim saluting then, or was he adjusting his glasses? What do I do with Kuno? I feel like I want to get the Kuno thing out of the way. Also, when was the last time we spoke to the dice maker? I feel like she's sort of important.
Yes?
Skiddy D, Skiddy Danger. I am the rearranger. Exactly, Ray. Welcome in. Hope you're doing okay. Isn't it Skid? It's some. Yeah, is it Skiddly or Skiddy? It might be Skiddy. The hell yeah, Egghead's such a good character. I have no idea. That's okay. It's something like that. The rearrange of it is the best bit. Is there a polite way to tell Kim to go do something different?
Yes? Excuse me? You have a moment passes.
Alright. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try something. I want to see what happens to Kim if we give Kuno the drugs. I will, with anything Kuno related, I will be reverting saves because I want to
Fuck does Kuno care?
take care of the drug situation.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
By kilo you mean gram, right?
Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means gram.
Okay. Aren't you going to ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
Yeah, what happens?
Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honourable like that.
There is no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares intently at the trash container.
Sir?
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig?
I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you've got going on that in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls, in the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
Okay, Kuno, I met your dad.
Yeah, you do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Is the hooker thing real?
Kuno, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
What?
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second. Then he gets going again, reorienting himself.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he is nothing. I don't know. Thing is, this whole conversation feels really like shit. I just don't enjoy it. But I don't know. It's kind of like a snap of reality. I feel at the same time. Like, Kuno, look, this is your situation, dude.
Yeah, Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you brought Kuno 1 gram of speed, your friends now? Turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
There were tons of unpaid utility bills there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
There's no place to live. You have to find somewhere else.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
I love the way he says that.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno!
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or... Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink. Kuno's got that shit under control.
Okay, let's conclude this business.
Yeah, pig, this shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Kuno's face. Kuno needs to drop the bomb. Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno.
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't.
I don't feel great about that. I don't feel great about that. It doesn't look like Kim cares too much. Aria, welcome in. Very good. Thank you for the watch streak. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. At the moment, we are. We just gave a child a substance that we probably shouldn't have done. I don't feel great about that. Okay, let's have a look and see like what things we can do. So we can't do that. Is there a way I can like take things off here? Next, and is that gonna be inside the library as well? Because one of them was definitely in there.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective Dick Mullen.
Do we get benefits from buying books? I guess that's something I should maybe have a thonk about.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are. Several maps. The maps look old and fake. This large map, Ozon, disintegrate. In the north, raid you can. Lost. 850. The ocean connection you have. Perhaps they are gods.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. Yes, yes. Are you interested or not?
Okay.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
What if we... I'm just gonna get one of them.
Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it can...
Right, so with these, can we like... Oh, we can interact with them, okay.
Medicinal purposes of the pearl.
Okay.
The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols. Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pearl. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
What's a pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. It's all quackery, in other words.
Right, okay.
Finally,
Fair enough.
something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you.
Okay.
It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
Is there anything in there about restoring lost memories?
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Okay. Interesting.
What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that. There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Alright, book. Let's see what you got.
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
Okay. A sprig of fresh mint.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Mash into a paste with some aloe vera.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
A spoon full of sugar. Why not?
The mint and aloe vera make this poultice ideal for soothing inflammation and minor burns. It won't do anything for your hangover though.
Okay.
Would you like to try again? Very well. Next, you'll need to Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add? The mint and aloe vera make this poultice ideal for soothing inflammation and minor burns. It won't do anything for your hangover. Would you like to try? Very well.
Ginger
Next,
root.
you'll need to combine the base. Lastly, is there any... The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus. The very thought of this tea causes your muscles to relax and your mind to clear. You're more present and in control than you were a moment ago.
Good stuff, good stuff. Let's savor the feeling a bit longer.
A tingle rushes down your spine, and you feel your toes uncurl. If only it could always be like this.
Alright. Interesting. Okay, so we have like... That's the general idea of what books would provide. Okay. Honestly, I don't know if we'd need them like... I don't know if we need every single one, but... It doesn't hurt to like know what they're used for, right? I'm glad that we at least got one. So that's fine. Alright, okay. Alright, hello.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
Can we not tell her the updates on what's been happening? Also, should I tell them about the dice maker down here? I feel like it would end the quest, and that's kind of what I want to happen, but the dice maker seems chill. I don't know. KY, welcome in. Hope you're doing okay. Alright. Let's put these away.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nia. It's been so long since we've spoken to them, I think that's right. And she's Naughty Dice Maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No ma'am. I felt her aura. She's not the one to blame for this curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
Okay, what do we want to go with here? We could just lie. The sources in the taxidermist shop became involved in the arts darker than taxidermy, and brought the void spirits down upon this place.
Oh, how
Why not?
horrid.
We're gonna go with
I
that.
knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Let's just go with it. I think we're just gonna gaslight her into thinking that we we know what we're doing. Jess, thank you for the bean redemption. All right, it's bean time. What are we gonna get? I said, what are we gonna get? We're gonna get a bean. Spencer, hello. The dispenser might be stuck. Bear with me. There we go. Right, we have got... Oh god, what colour is this? What's this? It's looking kind of bad. What's this? It could be liver and onion cappuccino, but it does also kind of look like the same colour as like the vomit or peach one, so it could be any of the above. That's some good liver and onion. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Wow, okay, yeah, so these ones get like... They're way harder just to chew through and swallow than the other ones as well, so I spend a lot longer with having to deal with the flavour of these as well. Jesus, okay. Okay. I de-spooked it. The curse is definitely gone. Let's go with this, why not? Yeah, we banished the curse in a flash of disco brilliance.
Guillaume Le Million? The singer who made that awful face? Well, I do see the resemblance. All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course. But still, thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better
70
psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore.
Hell
and that's
yeah.
no small achievement.
Hell yeah.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
Alright.
It will only last a day or two, a week tops. Then her mood will sour and she will feel the curse again.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Alright. Is there anything we want to level up while we're here? I guess we're not a million miles off doing another level up anyway, so I'm not too, like... I'm not too worried about things. I guess pain threshold might be, like... I don't know, I feel like the top row is, like, our go-to constantly. I'll hold on to it for now. I'll wait and see if we need it somewhere, maybe. That might be a better way of playing it. Alright, okay, we haven't got too many things left to do. We're not doing that one. We're not going to do that one. We still haven't done this one yet. Maybe we'll try and look in the pawn shop for that. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna do these ones. He's gone, so we're gonna have a bunch of really annoying ones that we just can't do anything about. We need to go check out the nightclub later. We should hopefully be able to do all of these ones now that we are, like, kind of getting there. Okay, we need to go to his apartment. We can do that because we're sort of nearby anyway. Yeah, okay, fine. For the most part, I feel like we're pretty on top of all of our quests, so... In the end as well, for anyone who missed it, we did give Kuno speed. Which I feel a bit mixed about, but... And Kim was present, but I feel like... we need to gain some kind of trust with him. Like, the other option we picked basically told me that we wouldn't have, like, him join us or him sort of come to our side with it. I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno does...
Yeah, let's leave it at that, Kuno. Let's leave it at that. Alright. Skibbity skibbidanger. I am the rearranger. Alright, so it was one of these. What was the building? What was the number? Apartment 20, okay. See what apartment number this is? I guess we can ask. Yeah! Hardcore.
Give me a moment.
Okay, I'm looking for Billy Méjean. Do you know where she lives?
It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You'll find the Méjeans in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of those doors on the balcony.
Perfect, thank you. I think they did say it was very, very close to the other one. Y to the E to the A 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 to the O. Sorry, not the O, the G into the H. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Which one's 20? Is it this one?
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20.
Oh.
Something smells good. Soup allons, yo. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard. Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Okay. Alright, hold on. Kim, we should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
You have any advice on how to tell her he's...
Dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
It's true. True.
Good advice.
What if I don't want to do this?
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen, as soon as possible.
Yeah. Alright. I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
Alright.
He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
Alright. Here we go.
It's you from the bookstand.
Oh.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Okay. Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Ooh, that's a high empathy check though, look at that. That's an impossible empathy check, and we're already on 97%. You live here with Victor, your husband, right?
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
How old are your daughters?
Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
And where is everybody? I don't see anyone home.
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
She swallows visibly.
Out where?
He has a problem with drinking. And so he disappears every now and then.
Right, okay.
He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
To your knowledge, did he make it to the library?
No, I guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home. It shouldn't be long from now. He's never gone for more than a few days.
What was the name of the library?
Oh, it's in Jamrock. The one at Mayrow Street. I don't know the official name.
Central Jamrock Public Library?
I think Yes, if that's the one on Moreau.
It is.
What was he supposed to do in the library?
Just to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
Do something? Break something? It's a fool's hope.
What was the name of the book?
I think it was, Thibaut's The Glinting Curve. It was pretty good.
Do you remember what he was wearing when you last saw him?
His old leather jacket.
Can you describe it?
It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so...
It reminded him of his teenage years.
What about the inner lining?
Yes. The lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
There's something else we have to tell you.
She folds her hands across her chest.
So how have you beaten? No. Alright. If we don't pass this, I'm going to be very surprised. But if XCOM taught me anything at all, it's that percentiles are fucked. And it's not always a guaranteed.
You've done this before.
Perfect, alright.
Just keep your focus.
Okay. God, do I just say he's dead like that?
Yes. That's the most important thing. Use that word. No euphemisms. This is what you came here for.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Mejon, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Mejon, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, madam. Sorry, ma'am.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
It's still early to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It couldn't have been long. I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't really be dishonest about like how long, but at the same time we do want to try and be like it's hard to say at this point. I think we just have to keep it vague and say that everything will come through when it's been tested.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
We have Kim's handkerchief, okay. Here, take this.
Yes, thank you.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls. God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow. I think that's a good idea.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Alright. Set the library card by her. Leave the room. That's honestly really heartbreaking. Really, really heartbreaking.
You did well.
I could have done more.
You did enough. Can save the whole world, you know.
Can't bring the dead back.
What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Yeah, that is true. That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Okay. Right. This is closed then.
Let's go.
Okay. But I've already done this, so that I think some of these quests are just bugged out because this one should be done now, right? Okay, I think honestly the rest of these are going to be very determined based on like... Okay, we've done this. Let's go to the pawn shop and see if they've got the gun that we're looking for. Another case solved. Tequila Sunset. That's it. That's it. Okay, let's head over here. Damn, people are dropping like flies around here though, it's crazy. Sometimes that be the world though. Be a very lovely but cruel place. Especially in Martinez. Maybe less lovely though. Martinez does give like an inherent sense of being like a little bit scary. Alright, let's ask about a gun. Do you have any replica guns around?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. I doubt it.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed.
No, okay, maybe not. Anything in here?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found?
Huh. What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps
yeah, go on then.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin. that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
Noted, noted. Okay. We've got like a massive collection of clothes now, look at us. Got all of that gear. All of that drip. I'm never saying that again. That's definitely on my like list of words to say that make me like... It's fine when other people say them, but if I say them it makes me physically cringe a little bit. Is there anything in here?
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, go on then, let's have this.
Sporty and practical, officer. Good choice.
Alright. Got a new app, very cool. Oh, where are the frog bits? Where's the frog bits of the visor? What the hell? I've been scammed. Alright, let's make our way back over here. Do a fast travel though. So the coast is over that way. We just need to sort of like keep an eye out, I guess, around the coast. Okay. Our eyes out for Ruby. Did we establish what was in here?
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
Where?
Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again? It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing.
Aw. I can't believe it.
Right? You'll have better luck next time, though. The phasmid, finding it is your destiny.
Alright.
Mister, what were you doing in my fireplace?
There was a phasmid in it. I was trying to catch it.
Oh. Okay. Bye!
He's like, yeah, please leave me alone, sir. I was warned about men like you. Please leave me alone. Okay, so it looks like the coast is up this way, right? So I wonder if, like... Okay, we got more of that. We need to check for bullet holes at the boardwalk. Any signs of Ruby? Any signs of any phasmid?
A few locusts trudge along the poor thing.
Oh, okay. The Insulindian phasmid. Scary. Right, is there anything we can get from this?
You see, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away. Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall. and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing.
Oh,
and the
okay.
remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in here?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
Oh, look at all of this. Damn, we're getting some really, really good, like, high percentages today. This is the payoff stream where it's like, you know what? We'll fucking take it. We'll fucking take it. That shivers boost, I know, right? That's heckin' crazy.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind. The city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side.
Okay.
Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas? A prayer of sorts to Revachol.
She could be anywhere. How do we find her?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least.
Okay, sure.
And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if that fails, if we don't find her...
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you.
You lied to me, game. This doesn't sound like a success at all. Yeah, it's a little bit like that, but at least it kind of like... It gives us this bit of dialogue at the end where it's like... It gives us like an idea of where to check and the idea to then come back if that doesn't work. Oh, we can do it again.
On the windswept urban coast.
Oh shit, we can do it again. We can listen to the wind again.
Suddenly, there's a sigh carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay. Why?
The wind told me. We've looked everywhere else. I guess that's... We won't... I don't think we'd present that... I don't know. Let's say the wind told me. Fuck it.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were under collapse.
He shrugs.
They're gone, basically.
Kim just gave up there. It's like, yeah, why not?
Finally, my time to shine.
Okay. There's a ladder next to the sign. He just accepts it, I know. I know, what an absolute champion. There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it and through the roof?
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Fair enough, sir.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Alright.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess the situation, here we go.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide.
Yeah, this does not
You'd
look
have
safe.
to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
180 seems about right.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to do something more subtle? What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded.
Let's go, let's astral project our way up the ladder. You're not ready to do this yet? I think that's fair enough. I think we will come back to it. There's also this that's now down here that we can have a look at. Is there anything else we could talk to you about?
Hello again.
Nah. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. I think we just need to process our safety. I think I'm gonna go check out the club if it's ready. I feel like we want to do something a bit light-hearted before we like immediately go in to see Ruby, if that is where Ruby is. Maybe she's not there. I don't know. Oh, hell yeah. There's like a little burb flying about. Okay.
Hey, innocent Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
Okay. I should, yes. This is a task of mine now.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
What happened to Kim? Kim's a raven, look at him go. Kim's like dancing. This is a task of mine now. Yeah, it's a good saying, right? It's a good saying. Gotta put a pin in it. Sure.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
Looks like I can't give the figurines to her.
Why?
Because she's a stained glass window?
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like what? Is the task still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism towers above you.
Okay. Well, that was a good quest. Alright. Well, that's a task we have. Let's talk to this lad.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now, the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
Okay. Kim, how would you like to name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Aww.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
This fucking...
I don't care.
God
I
damn
don't
it.
like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky.
Right, well,
Next, please.
we're gonna ask Egghead then. Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas. Lame Kim, I know.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeah, Yekka
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore!
Hardcore.
Hardcore to the mega!
Just hardcore is fine.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Alright. Okay. What do you propose to name as the name, Andre, then?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Right.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Alright, I'll ask the others. I just want to see what the other dialogue options are. So, what would you suggest as the name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
That's pretty simple.
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Alright. Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue.
The amnesia.
The amnesia, okay.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia!
Egghead loves it.
It's not amnesia, guys.
Okay. Suna, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't. Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
I agree. I think Noid is the best name. What about the Noid Void as a club name? The Noid Void. I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium. Roll credits. Yeah, the amnesia is pretty hardcore. Let's call it Disco Elysium. I think I'm going to be really meta about it. Revachol West is kind of nah. I feel like Disco Elysium is legitimately a club name, I believe, and I think actually sounded cool. No truce with the theories was Disco Elysium's original name. Was it really? Oh, that's cool. Okay. I had no idea. That's awesome. I like that as a little Easter egg. That's great. Hell yeah. Okay, I think I will go with Disco Elysium though.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead!
Fucking egghead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then.
There we go.
Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Roll credits. We did it. Roll the fucking credits. We got them to say it.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like
Oh, look at him
motion
go.
to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
Look at him go. Go on, Andre.
You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Alright, start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
Disco Elysium was the friends we made along the way. It really is, honestly. Observe his movements. What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man!
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
I mean to ask, what's with your hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Right, okay.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Is it important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'll just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye, officer.
Right, we need the flare. I'm gonna try it. Where are all the things that give me flare? Wait, was it flare?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Goodbye, officer.
Alright, flare, 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 flare. We have +2 to that. Minus to that, okay. Okay, that's as good as we're gonna get. It's a very important check. Okay.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
The 3% chance. The impossible check. Alright, I might come back to this once I've spoken to the others. Because I think I might get other bonuses from like helping them first. If that makes sense. It feels like the sort of thing where I get more points for like figuring out some of the other bits we gotta do. Right, egghead.
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Right. See nothing.
Hardcore, intern, all.
He furrowed.
Hardcore. Ah.
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
We're close. True, hard, full, hardcore, internally, all.
He furrowed.
Hardcore!
So hardcore.
Is it though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit, there's no other word.
Okay, I want to try and do this.
We're close. True, it's hardcore. Skibberdy.
Your cop train.
Okay.
We're close. True, hardcore, intern, all.
He furrowed.
Is it though?
It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously,
Ooh.
I'm a bit worried it isn't.
We did it? Was that not there before? Hardcore, exactly. Hardcore.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
I love how fucking like paranoid and worried Harry's getting about this. How do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
Fuck's sake. You solved the hardcore maze, I know, right? We did
Could
it.
it be? Maybe for him. You only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Okay. Noted. I hope that's not like foreboding. You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
Okay.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
Okay. How much is the fish, excuse me? It's only ultra hardcore.
It is, isn't it? I knew it. But how could it become hardcore? I know the answer in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hyper, how could anything be?
Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
This fucking guy. Okay, whatever, I'm kind of over it at this point. I knew it, I know, right? Fucking hell, we should have seen this coming. What crushing blow to us as a detective. Our detective career in shambles after this. Tried to think if anything could make it hardcore? Hardercore, sorry.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
My imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine!
Okay. Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police.
Uh-huh.
Nothing. I don't know. And I have a job to do instead of this absurd idiocy. No, okay, no. Nothing. Me being the police isn't going to help us.
Oh.
I can't help but help you with this right now. I need something else. Something extra.
Yeah!
Oh god, okay. We're an expert on it? Okay. We do have a high chance to pass this. Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
Okay. Does that mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as thought reading.
Yeah! Revershon imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revershon imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
But I was thinking Ravishol imperative.
That's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop too.
So you're not a thought reader? You're a commie. Oh no, okay. Tell me something else, I kid.
Yeah!
Okay.
Darkcord hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Jermaine Egghead, what a name. Jermaine, nah, just Egghead.
Basically, yes it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
Sure.
Love! In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on, 'cause I've never loved someone like you before.
Okay.
A dopamine surge accompanies the words. It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipating into your neck. Feels good. Like a spark of life in that moribund sponge you call your body.
Okay. Alright, goodbye.
Alright! Here comes the night!
Alright, so we needed, what was it, physical instrument?
To break a hole, he stepped. The other real deck is empty. Cables run hither.
Physical
and thither.
instrument, okay. Alright, physical instrument. And to equip all of the things that give us that. I feel like I should remember these things, but did that also give us one? It did. Okay. Okay. Well, that's as good as we're gonna get. It says changing that over. Alright. Hey kid. Work with me here, dude. 83%. Right. Godspeed, everyone.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart that's alone. And in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
Alright, needs more bass.
What?
And a melody. A good melody is what makes a really good song. Sorry, the song really stick. So that you can't get it out your head anymore.
Wow, okay.
True,
We should
true.
start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know. I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Nordic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
He feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
Okay, I'll look into it. In an official capacity. It's up to the police to make the beat go harder. Let's go.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
Oh, don't we have one?
Yeah, maybe that street talker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
A kid, literally, yeah. He's just like, yep, I'm happy.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Oh, I know! I know this! I can tell you where it is!
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the...
I knew that! I could have said that!
And the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now. Anyway.
Feels cold.
Does it?
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
Hey, I have a tape with me. Maybe you can use that to improve the Van Eyck's jam.
Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape until the space escape! Yeah!
Fucking this guy, I can't. How is he always in the mood? It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I got you this banging mega mix.
Alright! No! No, no! This is gonna make people scared! Keep it positive! Keep the love in the heart!
Okay, never mind. Alright, so we have a task, fine. You have something to do for Egghead, that's all good.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? Is that your, I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is anodic dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how is the project going?
I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
The project, how is it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well!
Why?
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and yekukata! A place to be, apparently!
Yeah, a place to be. I'll speak to him and see what I can do.
Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes! Let me know how it goes!
Alright. Sir?
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through the speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
What do you mean, Kimmy? You're not having a good time?
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
Hey.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good people.
Okay.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him! Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on for just a sec for a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
Alright. Noted.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speaker.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
I'm kind of shocked that Egghead is complying with that. Yeah, a little bit. I kind of get what you mean.
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Why do you want to turn down the volume?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn down the hardcore!
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment!
For fuck's sake.
Ray of sound!
Okay, sure.
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Alright, here we go. Is this gonna end up being the missing thing? Like the thing that the song needs? Right, yeah, everyone brace yourself, brace yourself.
Born ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically.
Godspeed, Kim. It was nice knowing you.
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large. Somehow, there's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Nah. Okay. Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Oh, okay. Is this what we've been looking for?
It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana, mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
Hey, what's that weird rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
The beauty and the beat. Fuck's sake.
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
It's shaking the building's foundation.
Uh-oh.
A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh my fucking god. Is this... I read this like the fucking Whitney Houston song. I wanna dance with somebody.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Yeah, he gets it.
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The plate.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, it's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Yeah. The Eggman. Does that make us the Eggmen? And Kim is the walrus. Cuckoo Cuckoo. Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
Okay. Cuckoo Cuckoo, yeah. Exactly like that, yeah. What was that? I've never heard anything like that. Honestly, my ears are like ringing a tiny bit. That was weird.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
I was gonna say.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here! I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
Okay.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origin.
Very true.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet.
I don't know why the audio sometimes dips. I wonder if that's like a processing thing.
You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Logic check. Okay. Yeah, let's not do it for now. What would it be if we went in with like logic get up? Pale unknown. Logic. And we have a lot of things that give us logic, actually. That +2. That is +2. Look at this logical man. Look how logical this dude is. I think he's pretty heckin' logical if I saw him walking down the street.
Yes, what is it?
Still only 3%. The godly check. That's with 9 logic as well. Ay. That's a hard one. That's a rough one. Okay, we'll come back to that. Alright, okay. Right, back into our normal garb then. Very good, very good. I believe everything else is in order. Yeah, alright. Alright, these two are dealt with. We now read the signs on him.
You got us in, cop! I can't believe you got us in!
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Hell yeah.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting
True.
some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
I'm a corrupt cop, Kim. These kids have got spunk, I admire it. Sure, why not? Better here than in that tent. It wasn't safe. Let's go with the top one, why not?
Okay.
That's such a disappointed okay.
What he means is, you can't possibly have handed them this real estate for such a flimsy reason. Then again, whatever keeps your nose out of the bottle and on the job.
Very true. Just like when we gave Kuno a gram of speed. Very good. Noid, what do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
Alright. How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Right. Something more fundamental. You mean the sound anomaly? Anomaly. Fucking hell, Dave. Anomaly.
Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing.
I had a full-on Nemo moment then. You know Nemo when he can't say, oh, I'm gonna fuck it up now. I can't even say it, my god. See me. I shot myself in the foot by trying to compare myself to Nemo because I just fucking butchered it myself. An enemy, right? And see an enemy? An enemy? Question mark? I'm really not doing myself any favors here, am I? What style is the church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism. Lawmonger, huh? It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop. I'm an art cop.
Art of core.
Okay. And what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside. Before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss. Slowly peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Spiritual collapse?
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, Cop Man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
What you're saying is religion has stopped being hardcore?
It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core.
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
And you propose dance music will supplant this system?
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
Alright. How do you like the glass work?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
That's her Innocence Dolores Day. Mind your words.
You defend her, law minion. She was a mass murderer. What's up with that?
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Mass murder on the floor!
Fucking Egghead. Egghead, the agent of chaos. Would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hate this too.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
Thing is, Kim is here as well, and I don't want to be offensive to Kim. Let's say we're done.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy.
Ouch.
What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
It's a nice window.
Why do you keep saying that if it isn't making you feel well? Don't come back to this anymore.
Okay.
Stop talking about
Sure,
that
why
damn
not?
window.
Why not? Let's talk about the glasswork again. How are you settling in?
Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the Crabman though.
Oh, you met Diego.
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
What do you mean?
The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Diego tell you about the church?
The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
You mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
What's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it.
I don't get it. Contain what exactly? This feels very like Call of Cthulhu. Or like Lovecraftian kind of thing. I kind of like that.
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either. Or it does. But it's what this sonar person is looking for. And trying to measure.
Sonar. Keep calling her Sooner. Sonar.
It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
This building seems less than structurally sound.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for Nordic music around it instead.
Makes you think of Lovecraft too. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting a bit of that from just this game in general, to be honest. I think it's mainly the the reptilian voice we keep hearing and things like that as well. Like it is very much Call of the Void, and it's what's this skill called? Inland Empire especially feels very Cthulhu-ish, just like this weird like outlandish raw energy just colliding with our own thoughts sort of thing. Also, Lovecraft autocorrects to Minecraft. Let's go. Bit of Minecraft.
Nordic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well...
What makes you think Sooner's gonna fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
I found a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing with the Ubies we're trying to contain.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
You think there's any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Cop Man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited psi person.
Very fair. Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, Cop Man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
That's good, that's good. Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Paranoid, right? I feel like I can already answer this or something. Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
Yeah, okay. May I ask, what good is being suspicious?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
Fair enough. What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
Okay. You said it in Land Empire. And what are you the most suspicious... and what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
Don't you mean the left-right paradigm and the pig-wheat complex?
No. Politics is an inert complex of daily corruption and inane think pieces. The real paradigm is economic, and it concerns pig and wheat. This is where the innovation happens. It's only a theory, but I suspect they're breeding a pig-wheat hybrid.
Right,
Probably
okay.
Grad.
Sure. Tell me more about the left-right business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about animals? Animals are cute.
Nothing. Animals are cool, guys. I like animals too, but that doesn't mean I have to be one myself.
I feel this is like Dave talking. I don't like the first question, so I'm gonna avoid it. That was certainly stimulating. I want to ask you about something else now.
His eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
A life is true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself and others. Mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
How would you like to go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this. Rejection of the right-left axis. Emphasis on unity. Appreciation of some primordial mode of being. What does that remind you of?
Sort of like fascism then, yeah.
Nationalism, militarism, racism, and emphasis on a leader character are totally absent in hardcore.
Fair enough, just making an observation. This isn't our fight.
He picks up a wrench and scratches his head with it, unaroused by fascism.
So you're advocating a noise-based society?
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication, thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well.
The term also signifies certain varieties of pornography that depict penetration, just so you know.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. Very cool.
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
There he is. Thank you for clearing that up.
Happy to help.
Let's change the subject.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Oh, okay. Take care, Noid. Actually, what's with the clothes?
They're hardcore.
Sorry, that's it?
They're just clothes.
Are they? They look outlandish.
It's just a style, you know. Normal hard style. Anyone can wear it.
That's fair. Alright, conceptualization. Let's put some stuff on. Time to get our fucking... I like to imagine that our Harry literally brings around like a mini wardrobe with him. He's just ready to change at any given moment. He's like, yeah, leave it to me. I got this. Conceptualization. You guys enjoying the music on loop, by the way? Hardcore. Right, that's it.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Alright.
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You will have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called hardcore. You need your own entry. Make it.
Look at that conceptual man. Yep. There he is. Yep. Long live the world that gave shape to hardcore to complete itself. A true heir of, to DeLorean values. 3.5 centuries, and the gift still keeps giving on. Keeps on giving.
Endless are the wonders born out of the cultural collaboration.
There you go.
So wisely facilitated by the free world.
Perfect. Alright. That went well. Where's me at? Wait, no, that wasn't it. The shirt, wasn't it? Yeah, everything else is all good. Alright, what's the time? Alright, let's talk to Estelle and then I think I'll wrap up for today.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit.
So we've spoken to everybody
At the sound
else,
of your
right?
footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. And yes, I'm being more like Contact Mike, alright? Don't even bring it up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The Contact Mite thing. But Contact Mite is...
No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
Underwater. Yeah, underwater. How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the Crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
It sounded like Noid spoke to him though. Now, can you tell me about your associates? Or was Noid sort of BSing? I got the impression he was telling the truth, but...
Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Tell me about Sona.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time.
Yeah, that's pretty correct. Bottle of water.
But earlier today she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
That's fair enough. What about Diego?
Oh, the Crabman. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters.
Sounds right.
I just tried to stay away from the Crabman. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
Oh, he talks to Noid. What for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower?
Thanks. About the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Andre. I don't know why I say Andre. Andre.
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What is he... Yeah, what is he organised?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent.
He kind of does give 2D vibes as well. Just like, I'm happy to be here and do my bit.
I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
You don't have to cover it up. Relax, girl, we're police officers. But we're corrupt, rotten to the marrow. You can tell us about the drugs, you can tell us about drugs and shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, drugs, shit, fuck. We don't care.
Yes, Kim, let's go.
Yes. Anyway.
Pop off King. Alright. Both of these feel like kind of personal questions. Let's go with that one. He is, okay. I'm not going to ask about the boarding thing, that feels mean. I don't really feel like it's relevant either. It's like, it's so whatever, like, if it happens. Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Noid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean, do? Like, for a living?
Yeah.
He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
That would explain why he knows so much. Part of me was thinking, is he just like pretending he knows his shit? But it sounds like he's actually like properly into it. That's because Noid is violently hardcore. I've internalized it. I understand why he doesn't stoop. Oh, sorry. Why fucking hell. Why he doesn't stoop to servitude. Do you?
Wow.
Stop.
You really have talked to him. Indeed. Noid serves
Dave,
no master but the
please.
beat.
I thought that was a spelling mistake. I forgot that stoop was a word. That's fine. We'll move on. And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on.
What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say I haven't been down Boogie Street.
Okay, then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do it if I make it there alive.
Yeah, I hope you do.
Actually, tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead?
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff? I mean, that feels like a weird thing to ask, but we'll ask anyway.
That. He's the party boy.
He told me as much, but what exactly is a party boy?
A nod at music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of
Cuckoo,
Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Alright. Should we just play into it and be like awkward as fuck? Nah, I feel like we just say no offense taken.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
It's very catchy. It also feels very like... It feels a bit existential to have somebody being like, yeah, look at how fun this is. Yeah. You know what I mean? That feels like so forced. Like, Egghead's great, don't get me wrong. But like, you'd have to be someone like Egghead to actually make me feel like I want to keep like going with that kind of thing. I feel like you'd have to be really, really good at like egging people on, no pun intended. But yeah.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Aw, Kim. Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City.
The worst of the Banlieues. A wretched heap of closed-down mines, even west of Jamrock, on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two.
Oh.
You wish you'd been there.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Actually, do tell me about yourself.
Me? Again?
Yes, I forgot. Tell me about yourself.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
But I'm a police officer, you have to answer. There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing?
All right. There is.
I'm a police officer. You have to answer me.
Is there a law
I
that
don't
would
agree
stop me
with
from
that.
lying, though?
That's true.
That would depend on the circumstances.
Kim's like, yeah, go on then. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Thank you. Some other questions.
Sure.
Reaction speed. Catch the silver bird. That's it for now. Alright, reaction speed. What do we have that gives us reaction speed? +1 reaction speed. Honestly, we need more things that give us like bonuses for things like reaction speed. And some of the other yellow checks. We don't have we have some, but we don't have a lot. Alright, well that's the best I can do.
Welcome back.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
Alright. Actually, I have to leave for now. Alright, that's everybody seen in here for now. Okay, we're getting there. The club's kind of coming on. We have a vague idea of how to go about finding Ruby next as well, which feels good. It's coming together. I feel like we're actually kind of in a good place and we have like a good idea of like where we want to be going with things. So I'm feeling good about that. But yeah. Thank you for watching today. Thank you KY, thank you Ray, thank you Freya. Thank you Jess, thank you Joel, thank you anybody else that's popped by and lurked. I appreciate you. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow for Wallace and Gromit, the 3rd episode. I've forgotten what it's called, but the 3rd episode of the Wallace and Gromit game will be tomorrow. And then I will be doing a bonus stream on Friday, where we'll be playing some more Disco Elysium. I didn't think I'd have Friday free, but it looks like I might have a slot free in the evening, so we're going to be doing another disco stream on Friday. So yeah, I will be around tomorrow for Wallace and Gromit. I'll see you then, but have a great evening, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.